college. Supposedly the best 4 years of your life. Except for what goes on under the radar.
I'm a survivor of a sexual assault that occurred less than a year ago. When I looked at resources from the university online, I saw that most were for the perpetrator, including an infographic for what to do if you're accused, not what to do if you're a survivor seeking help.
She made me feel like what happened to me wasn't real, like it wasn't a big deal, like it was my fault.
Instead of just purely sex, it's seen as an act of control and power. Nationally, 1 in 5 females will be sexually assaulted on a college campus before they graduate. That's 1 in 5. Along with that, 85 to 90% of sexual assaults reported by college women are perpetrated by someone known to the victim. With a new absence of parental authority, many freshmen find themselves experimenting with their freedom. As expected, the party scene falls into that category. Due to alcohol consumption, unfortunately, rape and sexual assault are extremely common. Colleges provide their students with opportunities to come forward about sexual assault situations, but have failed at providing consequences to perpetrators found guilty. With the lack of consequences, rape and sexual assault continue to be an ongoing issue on college campuses nationwide. Extensive research has been done, analyzing colleges and their history dealing with sexual assault cases, and conclusions show how colleges have put more work into protecting the school itself rather than the victims. It has been said that colleges lean more towards protecting perpetrators because they have a financial incentive to do so. Perpetrators who are found responsible for rape are also much more likely to sue institutions than survivors are, and institutions like to avoid lawsuits. So, in effort to avoid the lawsuits, they pretty much do whatever they can. Being an institution, what's more important than money? Absolutely nothing. Greek life. Almost every time there is a rape occurrence in a certain fraternity chapter, someone who is in the office of residence life, particularly Greek life, who is paid by the university, knew that it would happen but refused to expose that information to girls who attend and will attend fraternity parties in the future. Along with that, in 2013, it was recorded that nearly 60% of the donations that were made to the universities that exceed over $100,000 came from fraternity alumni. College sports, mostly football and basketball, are a huge part of the college experience and is one of the fastest ways for schools to bring in money. But, statistically speaking, less than 4% of college men are student athletes and commit 19% of college rape and sexual assault. In 2015, Florida State University's own Jameis Winston was accused of rape by not only one victim and, with rape kit evidence, was found guilty. But during this time, he was nominated for the Heisman Trophy Award, which he ended up winning, and was protected by FSU because of the amount of revenue he was bringing in for the school. Administrators are aware of the amount of revenue that athletes bring in for their school, especially if athletes are going to be pursuing a professional position. Administrators associated with the school are more likely to protect the athlete's side in order to keep their revenue and reputation safe. Currently, there is no clear solution to this issue. Many college administrators, attorneys, and experts agree that a student who rapes another student should be punished and should not be allowed to be on campus. But almost most cases that have been brought to attention have only resulted in probation and educational sanctions. Is probation and educational sanctions really the most effective way to punish perpetrators? If colleges continue to do this as a form of punishment, the likelihood of reducing this issue is non-existent and will continue to be a part of the college experience.